Every year, the holiday shopping season commences with Black Friday, or at least it used to. Black Friday is a day that companies all over the world spend millions of dollars advertising for, promoting their biggest sales of the year. As someone who's relatively young, I don't have much experience with the whole craze of Black Friday, or at least what it was before internet shopping became the norm. I've never stood in hours-long lines waiting for the latest and greatest gadgets, nor have I trampled someone to save $10 on a Cabbage Patch Kid. But I have taken part in the modern iteration of Black Friday, which almost primarily takes place online. The shift from Black Friday being in-store to online was a subtle but drastic change. My formative thoughts and beliefs of Black Friday were formed in the early 2000s when I was a kid. My very first memories of it are my mom and aunt waiting hours at Walmart to buy the Nintendo Wii for a discounted price. The media in the early 2000s painted Black Friday as a craze, borderline pandemonium.
People finally getting their hands on the PlayStation 3, but in some places, the wait for the new game got ugly. Turn around and look at this. A Wisconsin man was hurt while fighting a crowd to get in line.
Hours-long lines at every store on the planet, rushing crowds trampling fellow shoppers, all in the name of saving some money on the latest consumer goods, a lot of which we probably didn't need. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, Black Friday was conceived as a single day where companies would promote their biggest sales. And slowly but surely over the course of my life, it seeped into Thanksgiving Day, and then also into the weekend after in the form of Cyber Monday, to now, it's an entire fucking week or longer of Black Friday deals. So yes, things have changed quite a bit over the years, but my views of it as a minimalist have pretty much stayed the same. Black Friday poses an interesting conundrum for the minimalist. I won't speak for others, but for me personally, I think the consumerism surrounding Black Friday is an overall net negative for us as a society. It creates a sense of FOMO, like we're missing out on the latest and greatest, when 9 times out of 10, it's probably something we don't want, need, nor should we waste our money on it. I'll probably be one of the first and potentially one of the few minimalists who tells you that I think it's perfectly okay to buy something on Black Friday. However, that's not an excuse to buy a bunch of shit that you don't need, or to compulsively consume for the sake of consumption or FOMO. Seriously, do you need to buy an 85-inch TV or a bunch of accessories for your Owala water bottle that are gonna end up in a landfill in 3 months? I think the most important part is that whatever you do consume and buy on Black Friday is that you do it consciously. While some minimalists might be, most of us are not ascetic. We're not monks. We don't remove every single stimuli or joy from our lives. We own and enjoy that which we own. The key to approaching Black Friday for me is one of conscious consumption. I'll be the first to tell you, there are a couple things that I'll probably buy if they're on sale on Black Friday. They aren't things I'm just impulse buying, but things I've been deliberately considering and think will add value to my life, and also to my videos. If you can't consciously consume, then maybe you could spend your time baking, reading a book, or something similar that is low or no cost. It's better to keep the temptation at bay rather than putting yourself at a disadvantage. No matter what we want, as minimalists, we cannot force our ideology onto others. Black Friday exists for a reason. It's for people to do their holiday shopping and for companies to generate even more profits. Unfortunately, that also means lots of people are going to go into debt to buy the latest and greatest technology, clothing, and more. That's an inevitability that no amount of preaching can change. I think it's a lot more productive and definitely a lot better for our mental health if we focus on improving ourselves rather than what the masses are doing. Anyway, I hope you got some value out of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.